In today's video, I want to talk about reused content monetization on YouTube and how to solve the problem of getting monetized on YouTube with using reused content. By the way, my name's Chris. I have 8 monetized YouTube channels. I have a reaction channel too, and I've dealt a lot with reused content. So here's the deal. I'm going to get into it. So first of all, and by the way, I also moderate and admin some of the creator YouTube groups, and I see a lot of people deal with this. First of all, you created a YouTube channel based around reused content, and it's not the worst thing in the world, but what kind of sucks is it becomes an issue with YouTube. And what's happening is YouTube is really cracking down on channels that have reused content. Obviously, this isn't news because you're having an issue becoming monetized on YouTube, and you probably got denied from being monetized. So, the first thing to solve this problem, I would advise that you do is to actually go and check out your videos. And one of the biggest things that you can solve with it is fixing the audio, because the first thing that triggers the algorithm to realizing that you have reused content is the audio. So what I always advise is to switch the audio. Like, for example, if I play this video like this on YouTube from someone else's channel, it's not going to get triggered because there's no audio from it. Because the algorithm isn't good at like reading video because it's super hard to do. So what they do is they use audio, and that's the biggest key giveaway. So what you can do is only use glimpses of audio. For example, like if you can only have a couple seconds of the video play, if possible. That is the first thing that you can try to do to solve the problem of your reused content being monetized. And obviously, it's going to be tough to do because how are you going to do it in the YouTube editor? I mean, you can switch the audio in the YouTube editor, but it is sometimes difficult. And what kind of sucks is, if you go into the YouTube editor, there's not a lot we can do in here. If we go into the studio and we choose some content and let's just check out this video here, we'll edit it. There's only a handful of tools that you can do in the editor, and we can do audio. You can switch out the audio. You can add audio. That's going to be your best bet probably. What sucks though is a lot of times it probably wrecks. If you're just going to do a voiceover for the entire video, that can wreck it sometimes. Okay, so the second thing that's really crucial when using reused content is to involve your face like in the video, because like I have a reaction channel, and it I have realized that if you go back and forth from your face to the content that's reused that you're using in the video, you go back and forth, and there's actually a personality to the channel, you're going to have a less likelihood of being demonetized or being approved. And I don't know what it is, but I've just had a lot better of luck with that. And I know a lot of people, the reason that they're doing reuse content in their videos is because they don't want to show their face. And you're just going to have to get used to it. You're going to have such a better future on YouTube if you start showing your face. I promise you that. Like, just get used to this face front footage, and it's going to be your best friend. And honestly, I can get away with so much now with reused content just because there's a personality linked to the channel. My face, I'm a real person. And yes, the people behind YouTube, the team, they know this and they appreciate this. Another trick is to transition very quickly in between reused content and your face. Obviously, you don't want to use too much of it, especially the audio, because that's going to be huge. A lot of people have talked about um like putting a border on the outside of your video and thinking like that's going to change the reused content, but that's not the case a lot of times. What actually triggers it usually is the audio in the video. And what you have to do when you've been deemed demonetized, or you didn't pass for monetization, is you have to try to delete this stuff in your YouTube studio and try to edit and figure out which video you're going to be not passing for. It kind of sucks because a lot of people, some people have like 50 videos and they're uncertain of which reused content it is. And then they go ahead and try to delete it, and it wasn't the video. They reapply, then they got to wait another 2 months, and it's like this cycle of negativity. You know what I mean? Because you put in a lot of work on the editing, You got to download the videos. I think at the end of the day, it's a much better option. For, the lights just fell. It's a much better option for you not to use reused content. And if you are, my last trick in the arsenal is to name your channel a reaction channel, because when you name your channel a reaction channel, it gets away with a lot more because it's a reaction and you're doing reactions, and a lot of people take to that. You know what I mean? And the YouTube the team is going to be more supportive to that. So let me show you guys my reaction channel. It's called Mod Junkie Reacts, and it's on YouTube. Mod Junkie Reacts. Here it is. And what another trick that you can do is to actually go into I'll show you. If you go into your video editor, and if I click this video, if you put this piece of text in your video description, it's going to benefit you. It says copyright disclaimer under section 107, the Copyright Act 1976, blah 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 blah. But anyways, I copy and paste this and put it in every single video. And it kind of gives, when you're and not only that, but I also put the title reaction or reacts in every single video title. And then as you can see here, I do reactions on videos, and this is all monetized, and this is someone else's channel, and I'm playing the video stuff. And this is literally someone else's video. Here, I'll show you. Trying to play this, and I talk about their channel, and it's literally just a recap of playing what they play. See right here, and I talk about another person's channel. This is all monetized. So that being said, what you should do is name the channel rename the channel name something reaction or reacts, and then after in every single title put reaction, and then put this text in the description. I will throw I will copy and paste this and put this in the description of this video just to help you guys out. And a lot of people use this. It's kind of widely known as, people that do reaction channels, they use this text and it kind of covers their butt as far as like copyright stuff. So, and I got to prove, and this channel right here is making a couple $100 a month, and it's not even that big. It has 1.57 thousand subs, and it's not even getting that much traffic, but it's making like $200 a month stable because it's search traffic. So guys, hopefully this helped you learn how to solve the problem of not being monetized while using reused content. Hit me up in the comments if you have any more questions. These are my like fixes on getting monetized for reused content. So please consider subscribing. I will see you in the next video. Peace.